What's up, guys? Wanted to break down my medical, not medical kit, but first aid kit. It's in a Maxpedition pouch. I forgot the dimensions. I know it's a padded pouch, 6 by something. If you guys are interested, I'll put it in the annotations or the notes, whatever you want to call them. Um, Simple pouch. You guys have seen them before, I'm sure. Molly, Velcro, more Molly, double zipper. So let's go ahead and break it open and see what we got. It's pretty, it basically includes everything I need out there. I have, let's go ahead and show you one quick clock. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it, but it's a must-have. Here we basically have the, I guess, medicine bag. I don't know whatever you want to call it. Got some Advil. Got your creams, your burn creams, itch creams, and your antiseptic wipes or antibiotic creams that you can put on with the band-aids or with the gauzes if it's minor scrapes and such. I wouldn't put it in deep wounds or anything like that, but it's there. I also have some higher strength ibuprofen that if I do have a decent sized wound or sprain or anything like that, I can go ahead and pop a couple of those. They're leftovers from a prescription I got when I had a tooth pulled out, so I just put them in the kit, and they're within the expiration date, I guess. I don't know if I'll open it for you guys. Again, those are the ibuprofen pills. I got 4 of those. Antiseptic cleansing wipes. Again, these are your assortment first aid burn cream. Again, antiseptic or antibiotic wipes. Sorry, ointment. Got some more ibuprofen, regular Advil kind. Salt for dehydration. Here I have an assortment of band-aids. This is what I'm basically going to be using the most out there. Different sizes, knuckle band-aids, pinky band-aids, fat toe band-aids, whatever you want. I have them all there. I also have alcohol prep wipes. There's your band-aids, a whole bunch of them. This came from a kit that I cannibalized, added more stuff to it, took stuff out that I didn't need. The band-aids are decent actually. It's not the really cheap kind. These actually stick pretty good. I'm not gonna go through every single one of them, but you know what band-aids look like. Here I got more band-aids. Actually, no, here I got the knuckle band-aids. I have butterfly strips, or I guess they call them butterfly wound closeouts. Got a couple of them in there. Again, more knuckles, and then some of the other band-aids. Some a little bit bigger. Here I got a huge one. That one's good to have. I have 2 sets of non-latex gloves. The self-adherent bandage tape, I guess you want to call it. It's pretty good. It adheres to itself. It's sports tape, really, but you can use that, to cover anything that to cover or hold down your gauze, to keep your gauze in place. Of course, duct tape, Gorilla brand. Some tweezers, 2 different kind of tweezers. You don't know how many times they get splinters and stuff like that, and sometimes I spend too much problem getting out with the thicker ones, so then I have the the pointy tip ones to get the little splinters out. This is antiseptic wash. I don't have iodine in here. I prefer not to use it. I just use this to wash out the wound, and then to prep it for bandages or whatever. I also have Q-tips to put on to apply the antibiotic ointment, or even to help irrigate the wound or wash out any debris that I might have in there. Now here's where my blood suckers are, or my trauma pads. It's one of those Coolins, or what, Cooglins, whatever that is, waterproof bags. Haven't tested it. It's not waterproof. It's probably water resistant, but it offers a little bit more protection than a Ziploc bag. And these are my pads, my gauzes and surgical dressings that I would rather keep as dry as possible. So I put them in here, squeeze the air out, close the top off, and it seals it pretty good. We'll go ahead and open it up, see what we have, what goodies. Go to the side. First, we have a small, sorry, a small 3x3 gauze pad, sterile dressing. Here we have the non-stick sterile pads. Again, this is 4x3. Sorry, but these are pretty good. They usually don't stick to the wound. They do, but less than a regular pad would. I got one of those. Two of the larger 5x9 inch surgical dressing pads. These are your blood suckers. This is what pretty much is gonna apply pressure with these. Then here I have what is it called? Soothing non-stick dressing. Again, this is basically a thin gauze that's impregnated with Vaseline type stuff. Again, this won't stick to your wounds. So you put this down, and then you would put maybe one of these over it, or you would put this down on the wound, put one of these over it, and then tape it up. Versus just putting these down. This is the one that I told you that I was saying that these suckers will stick to you once that blood starts to scab up. You take the pad off and you just reopen the wound. So to avoid that, you would put the non-stick ones down on top of the wound. Put this on top of it to help absorb more of the blood that's going to seep through the non-stick dressing. And then we're going to the tape. Again, for tape, I use, besides this, that will be good to wrap these guys up. But besides the sports tape, or self-adherent sports tape, which I fold over in the end because it's hard to get to the tip of it. You're gonna be you'll spend literally 20 minutes trying to find where the end of that thing is. So here I have the breathable tape, first aid tape. I prefer this one over the other kind, just that it helps the wound to breathe a little bit better, and it's waterproof. Here I also have a tongue depressor. I won't be checking anybody's tonsils out there, but I don't have finger splints or whatever you want to call those. So this will help with that. You can cut it in half, make a splint, obviously on both sides, tape it up, and you're good to go. So that's pretty much it. What I carry into the field. It looks like it's a lot, but all this stuff comes in handy. I don't want to make this video too long, man, but that's it. Thanks for watching.